treated. This right here sound like a three-peat. I put the in it sound like I'm knee deep. I'm like, oh, you too needy.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL is in Houston, in the Space City at NRG Stadium. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. Here's Desmond King on the return. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. 2nd down. To throw, Mills. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12.
45. Mike, 45. All day, baby, all day. Hey, check it.
They go play action. Mills. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Ndamukong Suh in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Mills to throw for it on 4th. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
And that's a big pickup of a 1st down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. Levante David in on the tackle.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
45's the mic, 45's the mic.
From the 38, Mills. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. Vita Vea breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. So now after the sack, Mills and the Texans needing to navigate a 3rd and long.
Check 3, check 3, check 3.
On 3rd down, here's Mills. Under pressure, they got him again. Vita Vea able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed in this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on 4th down, this is a big call. So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
Touchdown, Houston. Jordan Akins, 51 yards. And the Texans have taken the early lead. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive, Brady. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35.
Well, how many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
To throw again on 2nd down, Brady. Evans has got the 1st down and then some. Oh, he breaks a tackle and he's got an alley. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Brady. This is caught by Evans. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. So they gave up the early touchdown. This has been a pretty good response. Nice drive, taking it down 1st and goal.
And I know all the cliches jump in, right? Don't get away from your game plan too early. Make sure you're settled down. Don't panic. But it's all true.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Leonard Fournette. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
Desmond King now to return it. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Watch a slant, watch a slant, watch a slant. 19 light. 45. I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school. Check 45 is the mic. Check 45 is the mic.
Throwing, Mills. He's got his target, Chris Conley.
Oh, we got plenty of fight.
Touchdown, Houston. Chris Conley, 73 yards. yards. And the Texans are able to show off their quick strike ability.
Well, like so many wide receivers, he is a threat with the ball in his hands, and he's able to do his damage here after the catch.
And plenty to praise on the play, but this is also a bit of a breakdown defensively because you've got to be right on him when he makes the catch. Otherwise, he has the ability to really make you pay, and he does right there, picking up excellent real estate after the catch.
And the next-gen stats show us the tale of how much yardage he was able to tack on after the catch.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Here's Brady to throw.
That's complete to Tyler Johnson.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now Brady.
And that'll be caught by Darden. And he is going to have a Bucs first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4.
Fournette, a first down carry. Runs through the contact.
Missed.
He will not go down. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there.
Yes, sir. Leonard Fournette has a well-deserved reputation as a physical, powerful runner. He's going to drop a shoulder and run over people time and time again. I think he uses it to his advantage, though. How about that last run? Set him up, looked like he's going to drop the hammer, but gave a little wiggle, a little shake. And what did he do, partner?
Left the defender right there in his wake. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple. Now a first carry for Giovanni Bernard.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Now they'll throw with Brady.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked off at the 17. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
And that's exactly why you have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play on the football, and they take one of those away.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half.
45 Here we go. 45. Mike, 45. Man out. Hey, check Mike 45.
On 1st and 10, Mills.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go, defense. Let's go.
A 2nd down throw for Mills.
Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. William Golston. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of the second of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
So now after the sack, Mills and the Texans needing to navigate a 3rd and long.
45's the mic. So we got man. 45's the mic. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Street. It's soft, baby. That's baby soft.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to air it out deep for Amendola. It got his man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big connection on that one. 39 yards. A first down carry here for Johnson. And he's got some space here. And he's taken down inside the 30.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Mills on first down.
He'll buy some time right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the 22, Mills. And that is incomplete.
Now that's a dangerous throw right there. Moving off to his right, throwing it all the way back across field to his left. I know he had a lot of confidence in his arm, but sometimes the ball can just hang up there when it goes that distance. He was fortunate it was just incomplete.
3rd and short yardage, Mills.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. Now Mills. And he's going to go down. This will count as a sack, a very short sack, taken down at the 2. The Texans going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Escaping the pressure right. Touchdown, Texans.
Brevin Jordan
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Texans will extend their lead here just before halftime.
That is a near-perfect end-of-half drive right there.
And we've seen that many times from the best in the league. But do you really expect to see it done that well by a rookie? And how about the timing? Finishing it almost near the zeros, as you said, right at the end of the half. Great momentum to carry into the locker room.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Airing this one out for Evans. And incomplete on the deep ball. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
These two clubs running through their final halftime adjustments. It's just about time to get back at it. And for the call of the second half, we go back out to Houston, H-Town, and Brandon Gaudin.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the third quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10
at their own 25-yard line.
He'll begin with a give to Fournette to start the drive.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on